Guys, it's 2025, and in case you didn't know, Pokemon Go added a ton in 2024. So I reflected on it a little bit. I realized Dynamax Pokemon, Gigantamax Pokemon, even Mighty Pokemon, like stuff we did not see coming. And so I decided to put together a list of stuff that they're probably going to add, all the way down to stuff that they are not going to add. It'd be cool if they did, but they're not going to add it this year. So with all that said, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you agree or disagree with, and let's get on into this video. So to start this off video, it's like the top of the iceberg. We're starting out with more Paldean Pokemon, or Gen 9 Pokemon, because obviously we had our starters. We had a couple ones come in, like Graveyard and all that, but where are some of the other ones? Like, obviously, they haven't added the legendaries yet. That'd be cool to add, see them add raids, like they did with Zacian and Zamazenta. They added those in last year, but to see Miraidon or Koraidon show up in raids, they don't even have to be shiny eligible. Just give us them, because they are cool Pokemon, like, and just the other ones that they haven't added in yet. So that's just some things. And then after that, we have our shiny Gen 8 and Gen 9 starters. Like, we're starting to get our Gen 9 starters, like Sprigatito's Community Day on the 5th. Like, that's coming. So are they going to add them in Community Days coming up? Like, say this month is Sprigatito, next month Quaxley, and then Fuecoco, or is it going to be something like different? Either way, would love to see those. They're probably going to add them at some point this year, but just an idea. So next up, we're kind of still like top of the iceberg, but this is the iceberg poking out of the water. So this is going to be, we have 5 things on this list, stuff that they might add. So to start this off, we have a way to fight Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon remotely. So say you live somewhere where you don't have a group of people to do these with, and you still want these Gigantamax Pokemon, or say the 3-4 star level Dynamax that you can't do by yourself. Say they added a way like how in raids you can do remote raids. You just spend more coins to get a pass to do them. Like, say, to do these, you would have to spend for, like, say it's a Gigantamax. You have to spend the full 1,000, and you have to spend like 100, 200 Pokecoins on like a pass of some sort. That'd be kind of cool, because then it still costs a lot. It's still, you have to go out of your way to do these, and you can't do them every day. You can do maybe one a day, but it would add a way for people to still collect when they can't. Like, they want to collect, but they can't collect. Add just a way to do it. And following that up is Gen 10 Pokemon, because obviously Gen 10 is not out yet, but every 3 years, Pokemon adds a new generation. 2019, we had Gen 8 with Sword and Shield. 2022, we had Gen 9 with Scarlet Violet. And so now we're in 2025. It's the year of a new generation. They're probably gonna show them off in Pokemon Direct, the new game. And I feel like it'd be kind of cool if they released the starters or something with the game. I feel like that'd be a way to promote the game on both, for people who don't play Pokemon Go and people who only play Pokemon Go. It'd be a way to kind of promote, and I could see them doing it. Obviously, could see them not doing it. I could see them waiting till next year to add Gen 10 Pokemon, but it'd be just a way to, like I said, promote stuff. So our third thing on here is another kind of gimmick, like your daily instance. And I did a little bit of brainstorming for this, but nothing crazy. Just like, imagine every day you get 15-30 minute thing, like say it's a berry, where you use it and there's a chance, like a really small chance, you can find a new rarity of Pokemon. Like, say you obviously have your regulars, your shinies, your legendaries, your mythicals, but let's say that they add something new where it's like your shiny kind of thing. You have a Shinx, but you click on it and it has something completely different to it. Like, it doesn't have to be looks or anything. It can just be something like in the IVs. It can go higher than 15, 15, 15. Just something like that. I feel like it would add another reason for people to go out and explore, and it would just add like it add another thing to the game. It add another ingredient to the whole thing to make it even bigger and better. Just an idea though. After that, we have our Mighty Pokemon. Obviously, we had our Mighty Pokemon in our Safari event. Crazy cool Pokemon. I love them. I'm sure everybody else did. Like, cool Pokemon. Their floor level was like 13, 13, 13 for IVs. Like, that's crazy. And you had the chance to get them shinies. And they obviously weren't 100% catch rate. I had a bunch run. Other people had a bunch run. But just more of those. Like, say, Go Fest, this upcoming Unova event. Like, that'd be kind of cool. But, you know, if they don't add them, I'm sure they'll add them in the next Safari event. Just something new. You'll love to see them. I could see them adding it. I could see them not adding them. Um, and finally, we have our Mega Pokemon, such as Metagross and Mewtwo. Like, where are they? Metagross, such a cool Mega. Mewtwo, I haven't seen him back in a while. Like, I don't think he's been in the game for years since the armor thing. Like, I still need him for my Pokédex, so please pass him this way. Obviously, it'd be like Rick Plaza, where it's a 7-star level. You have to have a ton of people, but I mean, people want to see it. You know, also want to see the Mega Metagross. Like, where is he? You have Mega Garchomp. You have these other like pseudo legendary megas. Where is Metagross at? You know, like I feel like that'd be cool. People would obviously grind for him, his shiny, the Shundo. Like, just money. Like, why wouldn't you do it? But I can see them waiting too, just like how they waited Glade. Glade's not coming out until the 11th. Like, you never know. They only have a couple of megas left to add, so we'll see. So now we're getting into the part of the iceberg that's just under the water, just under the surface of the water, and it's going to be the stuff that they're probably not going to add. So we're going to start out with terrestrialized Pokemon. So you know how in Scarlet and Violet there's this ability where your Pokeball turns into this like crystal, you throw it at your Pokemon, and your Pokemon changes type. That'd be kind of cool because you obviously have your Dynamax battles. Just say it's something like that. You have another like building kind of thing, like a gym or whatever, but it's for terrestrial Pokemon. And you go there and you take down this, say you take down a Charmander that's grass or water type. Like, that'd be so much more like, people would have to have more strategy in this, and it'd be like something new. Like, it would just add more fun to the game. I feel like it'd just be kind of crazy, you know? Or say Dragonite that's fairy type. So then you can't use fairy type Pokemon on him, and ice and all that is only effective. You have to find something that can take down fairy type but isn't weak to dragon. I feel like that'd be kind of cool, you know? Just obviously, I don't see them adding it anytime soon, but if they add it this year, it'd be kind of cool. Just because it took them forever to add Dynamax. So after our terrestrialized Pokemon, we got a new Pokeball. Obviously, we have our Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball, along with the newly added Safari Ball during the Safari Zone. But imagine, like, because obviously in the main games, you have your Dusk Ball, Quick Ball, Timer Ball, like all these balls to help you out in certain situations. Like, imagine adding a Pokeball that's better at night or another one that's better during day. Like, I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Obviously, don't make them super common, but just something there for people to use, you know? And I feel like that just adds some more fun. I don't see them adding it again just because the current Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball system works just fine. But it'd be kind of cool. And our last thing is like a new kind of stop, because you obviously have your Pokestop, you have your gym, you have your Dynamax battles, but imagine a stop that not very common. Like, you only see them every once in a while, but these stops would give you items, right? Like, say there's this one item to evolve a Pokemon that you can only get from these stops, or there's this one thing you can only get from stops that will help you out later on. You know, just something like that, or it sometimes give you rarer stuff. Like, I feel like that'd be kind of cool. That'd get people out more, I feel like, but obviously I don't see them adding it. They might, but you never know. And finally, the bottom of the iceberg, the very bottom, we got the stuff they were definitely not adding. Like 100%, they will not add this. Our first thing on here is an increase on daily Pokecoins. Because obviously, you put your Pokemon in a gym, and he gets killed, 50 Pokecoins, and then you have another Pokemon in the gym, he gets knocked out the same day, you don't get any more Pokecoins. You just lose a revive and a potion. Obviously, that's not a whole lot, but like, I feel like at least increasing it to like 75, 100, I feel like that'd be nice. But then people wouldn't. I feel like that'd be a lot worse for Niantic because they wouldn't have as much Pokecoins getting bought, and so they lose money. But I feel like that'd be more fun for the actual players, especially the free-to-play players. Our second thing is a way to find random legendaries and mythicals in the wild. Like, say you're just going for a walk, and say these don't have to be super common. Like, make these super rare, like the birds, like rarer than the birds. But they're these legendaries or even mythicals that you just find. Like, say you're walking around town, right? And all of a sudden, a tornado spawns. Like, whoa, you know? That would add so much more to the adventure than just, regular Snubble, regular Poochyena, like regular stuff, you're not just only looking for shinies, you have that chance to get a legendary. And obviously, when you're playing with multiple people, you'll know that the spawns are the same for everybody unless it's a shiny, right? But make these something only you can find, like only on your screen. That way, people have to go out and look for them. It's not just, hey, there's a Lugia here or something. I feel like it'd just be something cool, but I don't see them adding it. But you never know, it'd be cool. And the last thing on this list is the ability to see a Pokemon shiny, like in the overworld. You don't have to click on them. That'd be kind of cool, especially for people playing Go Fest or a community day or something that are only looking for shinies. They're not looking for anything else. Like, say you just walk around and boom, shiny. Like an example of the next community day, Spaghetti Hito, just there. That'd be cool. You don't have to click on all of them. You don't have to, like, I feel like it'd be easier. Just more of a quality of life thing. I mean, the current clicking on stuff works just fine. But like, say when you finish a raid and the Pokemon shrinks down, imagine it shows a shiny then, or say a shiny while you're battling it. Obviously, that would kind of ruin the battle because you're battling for something, and that point you really only get 4-star good IVs. But imagine you're battling a shiny Mega Latios or Latios, like that'd be kind of crazy. A shiny Mega Rayquaza. I feel like that would add a lot to the game. But again, if you're battling and you're only shiny hunting and you see that's not a shiny, I could see people just leaving. But it'd be something cool. And that's it. So with all that said, that's one of the things I think they might add this year. If you have your own ideas of stuff they might add this year, let me know in the comments. If you liked my ideas or something, hit the like button. Obviously, smash subscribe if you like me. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.